Now to Nigeria, where the president has announced that 24 schoolgirls abducted from Kebbi have been rescued. It happened on November 17th. Armed gunmen struck the school at dawn right after a group of soldiers had left the area. No other details about the rescue have been released. In the last week, more kidnappings have taken place. 253 students and 12 teachers taken from St. Mary's School in Nigeria are still missing. 50 students did manage to escape and have returned to their families. No one has claimed responsibility for the abductions. Authorities say they are working to rescue the students and staff. Sister Mary Barren is the Superior General of the Missionary Sisters of Our Lady of Apostles, which manages the schools. First, can you tell us what happened? How were these children and staff kidnapped?
Thank you, Veronica. It was Friday morning, early, Thursday night, Friday morning, and around 1 a.m. Now you have to imagine this is a boarding school for primary and secondary children, and around 1 a.m. Armed bandits arrived at the compound, and as is the case in these attacks, they come in droves, huge numbers on motorcycles, armed. And so they methodically went from dormitory to dormitory, rounding up the children, asking where are the adults, and then went to the different rooms where the adults were and gathered up as many children as they could to kidnap and take away with them.
What do you know about the children who escaped?
Yes, thankfully, the original numbers that were reported were the children that were missing, that were not accounted for on Friday. We had hoped and thought that some of the children had escaped in the sense that, and the secondary school children, that they had tried to jump over the walls from the school and run away into the bush. When we gave the numbers, they hadn't returned to their parents, but gradually by Saturday evening, they had found their way home. And so those 50 were those who managed to escape the compound while the kidnapping was happening.
Are you aware of any rescue operations?
My only knowledge really comes from the bishop and from what I read from the president of the country, President Tinubu, is saying that all efforts are happening. Bishop Bullis is asking for more efforts and is not, I think, happy with what has happened to date. I think our view is that if we really wanted to find 265 people who have been kidnapped, we could find them. The bishops of Nigeria have come out with a strong statement today, deploring all of the violence, but noting that, and let me just read it exactly as it says, so I'm not misquoting them, but that it's a matter of grave concern that several predominantly Christian communities, particularly in the northern and middle belt regions of the country, have come under repeated and brutal attacks, resulting in heavy casualties and the tragic loss of many Christian lives. In some instances, there have been disturbing reports of delayed or withheld security responses, given the impression of possible collusion or a lack of will to act. So I think they're saying quite strongly what they believe.
Sister Mary T. Barren, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.